102.7 WMOM, Billie Jean, as part of the 80s and 90s lunch party and noon, sunshine, blue skies, perfect day for mini golfing. And you should put that on your radar today. Lynn Russell, the executive director for the Mason County United Way, in the studio with us. Good afternoon. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing, Chris?
I'm doing okay. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. This is such a cool event because on Mondays, the JCs, the Ludington area JCs, do these fundraisers to help organizations here in the Mason County and greater area. And you are the recipient, or the Mason County Family Link in particular, through the United Way, the beneficiary of today's JC's mini golf fundraiser. That's a pretty cool thing, isn't it?
Yes, we are so honored to be able to do this and to be able to hopefully gain more money to provide direct assistance to our students and families of the Mason County Family Link program.
And take us through, a lot of people are familiar with United Way,
right.
but the Family Link, a branch of that, take us through that if you don't mind.
Right. So many United Ways don't operate or manage programs directly, but we do manage a program called Mason County Family Link, which is a partnership between area school districts and West Shore Community College, along with the Pennies from Heaven Foundation. And it's really designed to remove barriers that prevent students and families from being successful in school and in life in general. And so what we do is we have on-site resource coordinators at the school districts, and they provide services to students and families that could prevent them from being successful.
I think it's a great idea. What are some of those stumbling blocks that families or kids in general that interrupt that path, if you don't mind?
Right. So our top needs over the last year have been around just coaching, personal coaching. I don't know how to deal with this issue. Could you provide me with some support? The coordination of services within a school district, especially if somebody has some special needs, a student has special needs that they need to address, as well as the need for housing and mortgage assistance, personal items, and transportation type issues. So those are the top needs. And the other part of the service that we provide is that United Way in Mason County also writes grant dollars for local, state, and federal grants, as well as look to special events like the Ludington area JC's mini golf outing event, to be able to have some dollars in our coffers to help people that have special needs or needs that can't be met anyplace else by any other local agency. No.
And here in Mason County, and we see this in other counties as well, is that being able to work together with various organizations that are all doing that same goal, right? They all have that same goal of helping those families through those needs, whether it be financial or material or whatever it is. But being able to communicate is crucially important.
Yes, and what we really look at, it's like you can have a wonderful school district, but if the children are living in poverty or if they're coming to school hungry, it's pretty hard for them to learn. And so really a lot of the needs and services are all interrelated and interconnected, and you can't really address the underlying cause of one issue without addressing, the main issue at hand.
Yeah.
So we feel that Mason County Family Link, along with some of our other programs that we provide, can do that.
How can people help? And then obviously we'll talk about golfing today, which they can help in the immediate today. But in the big picture, what are we encouraging them to do?
So, the one way people can help is through donating through United Way of Mason County. And if they want their gift specifically to go to direct a program to like such Mason County Family Link or our Employer Resource Network, which operates the same way, but with member companies, they can designate their contribution to that. I always find if they're in the workplace that payroll deduction is the easiest way to give. In addition to that, we also have online giving. So if they wanted to have just a certain amount automatically deducted from their credit card or their savings or their checking account once a month, that would be great too. And I think it's important to note that over 98% of when people make a contribution of their dollars stay right here in Mason County.
That's good to hear. We're talking with Lynn Russell, Executive Director for the United Way of Mason County. Lynn, before we wrap up and we actually transition to talk about the JCI mini golf event times and participating today. Do you see that Mason County residents in general, they do step up when the need is there?
Oh, yes. I feel like we have a very giving, caring community. And everybody, it just seems like whenever, especially when there's a crisis or a need, people just want to help out the best way that they can help out. And so today would be a fun way to help out, right?
Yeah.
To go down and play around a mini golf, and I'm going to be doing that later today with my grandkids. So
awesome, that's great. And 30% of what people purchase today at the JC's mini golf will go to the United Way Family Link. That's a good percentage, and that's if somebody's down there during the midday today, all the way through the evening hours. That percentage is going to go as part of the Charity Mondays. So that's a pretty big deal that the JCs are doing, right?
Yes, we're very excited for this opportunity. And again, that's just another way to put some additional money into our coffers to help people that have those basic needs that can't be met elsewhere. And just real quick, Chris, just to give you an idea, over $20,000 this last year went to help Mason County Family Link students and families with mortgage or rent assistance, utility assistance, or just general types of assistance around transportation, car repair, household repair. And that doesn't include the additional dollars that we set aside to help purchase food vouchers, gas cards, and tokens so that people can also have access to those types of services as well.
That's great.
So the 30% today through the Ludington area JCs will be very much appreciated and put to very good use to help those families.
I love that, and we'll continue to push this effort, and we want the community to take part in this. That's a big impact that you've made, that the United Way of Mason County has made with the Family Link for the residents. And from that flip side, the residents itself, most of that is funneled through the students and the counselors and such in a kind of an organized way. Or with Family Link, is there a reach out system that we should be talking about?
So people can, it can be done through the schools, but a lot of times the referrals come from other families where they're talking to other families and they're in need of help. And so on our website at masoncountyyuw.org, you can see specifically who to contact of the resource coordinators that are located in the various school districts and actually connect with them directly through our website.
All right, fantastic. Great resource. Lynn, we appreciate all that you are doing and your team there. It sometimes takes $1 at a time, or in this particular case, on a Monday, one golf round at a time. And let's make it happen. It's at the Ludington area JC's mini golf, right there at the end of Ludington Avenue, and right where intersects Lakeshore Drive, and go until this evening, right? All the way through the evening today. Lynn, we appreciate you coming in, and you're welcome back anytime, okay?
All right. Thank you for this opportunity.
You got it. Stand by for just a moment as we get back into the hits with the 80s and 90s lunch party on 102.7. It's Mom FM.